Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm going to be making an interesting video for all you CRZ owners out there that are experiencing problems with your gas gauge on the dashboard. Well, basically, what I did was I got myself a new sending unit, and this sending unit is from a 8th gen Civic Si from 2006 to 2011. So I'm going to be replacing the OEM CRZ sending unit with the Honda Civic Si unit. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So to start off, you have to remove the cover that's right behind the seat, and basically when you pop that off, that's what you're going to be searching for right there. I'm going to be removing that and show you exactly what I'm going to be replacing. Canister, and right underneath here is going to be your sending unit. So I'm going to be unplugging a few things here and also coach you through it. So of course you want to remove the main plug, which is your power source to the fuel pump. After doing that, you have these little clips here which you want to remove, and that's going to remove, your return and your send going up to your engine. So let me start off doing that. Alright, when you're removing these clips, what you want to do is apply pressure here and here, squeezing in, and then what you're going to do is push back on this one, push in, press, and push out. Alright, so on this one here, you want to push that clip in, and on the other side there's one also. You're going to push in at the same time moving forward. Once you move forward, then you push this back. Just like that. See that? Pretty simple. Alright, they do sell a proper tool to remove this around where your pump sits at, because that's what locks it in place and seals it properly. So what I do, I get myself a breaker bar, small one. I get a hammer and I just tap it sideways just to break it loose. Once you break it loose, what you want to do is just spin it by hand. See that? It's pretty simple. What you want to do, you want to slide that out. Again, just be careful when you're taking this off. You don't want to break anything. So, removing this, you want to put this back. This is the sealed that goes between it, so you don't want to break that, because if not, you're going to have the smell of fuel in your car. You don't want that. So you want to place that back inside of here. Alright, now that we got that off, we're going to remove the fuel pump and the sending unit, which is located right behind here. I want to pull it completely out so I want to remove it completely out because I want to better understand of how everything goes. Excuse the camera, but I'm a one-man team here. Put your fuel back in there. You don't want to bring that out of the car and have the garage smelling like fuel. Alright, now let's go out here. Alright, so now that we have the fuel pump out with the sending unit, we want to compare the Civic Si from 2006 to 2011 sending unit. And the difference that I see here is the float part of it. If you notice, there's a longer metal versus the shorter metal. So what we're going to be doing, we're just going to use the sending unit part out of it, and we're going to remove this little metal clip here, which is the floater part, and we're going to be placing it on the 8th gen Civic Si sending unit. So we're going to do that now. Alright, so remove this metal bracket here. What I'm going to do is push down on this level here and then push off so it can slide right off of these two clips right here. Alright, when you're ready to take off the sending unit, you're going to push on that level right there, push down, and then you're going to slide that up. See that? Now that we coached all the wires out, you want to push on that clip there, remove that. Right, now that we got the whole sending unit out of it, so if you notice, the plugs are identically the same. So we're going to be placing that back in here. Alright, so basically you see those two clips that are sticking out right there. What you want to do is coach them into those two slots, and you're going to slide in. And that's it. The new sending unit is installed. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put now the CRZ one, because remember I told you the CRZ had like a funny different shape to it versus the SI, and yeah, this is all fuel. But yeah, this is the original CRZ, the floating part of it. The SI was a little different, so I'm going to use this because I don't want this whole thing to cause chaos where the fuel is marking differently. So I'm going to use this one, but with the new sending unit, which is a different frequency. So I'm going to be placing this back on. Alright, so first of all, when you're going to replace this back on, don't be rough with this because this is very, very fragile. So what you want to do is slide that back in there, and you're going to just snap it, and that's it. Now we're going to put it back in the car. Alright, so now we're going to be putting in back the sending unit. Remember, when you're going, you want to be careful with this, so you want to go in sideways, push down gently, and there you go. Now understand, you notice it's going to be sticking up far. Don't worry about it, that's just the way it's designed, because when you push down, it's like spring loaded. Alright, so don't worry about that. So, once that's done, you want to push down, and again, make sure the sealed that's on around that is still on there. And that's it. You're going to grab your locking piece here. Remember, you have that little piece that I was talking to you about. Me, if I were you, I will leave that on there. Just the way it sits, see that? Just leave that on there. Move your hoses out of the way. And then you place that on. And you know that that seal is on properly. What you do is just start spinning to tighten it up. Once you get that all tightened up, we'll move on to the next step, and we're going to try it out. And now the next step, you want to make sure you plug back your power source to the pump. Once that's done, just place your cover back on, and you guys are going to be ready to rock and roll. Guys, if you found this video very interesting and helpful for all the CRZ guys out there that has K-swaps in them, and the fuel tank happens to be freaking out back and forth from full to empty, and then it goes right back to half a tank, this is the way of solving it. I already tried out the car. It works out perfectly. 110% it works out. So guys, remember, share the video, let everybody know that there was a solution found for the problem us CRZ guys are having with the K-swaps. As far as fuel sending, it's incorrect. So guys, thanks again. Remember, subscribe.